I come to India for 30 years. For the first time I was in 1993. Then chess was only at the beginning of development. There were only a few grandmasters. Mostly it was Viswanathan Anand, the strongest one at the moment, and there were some other older players. But when I continued to come into India later and later, more and more tournaments started to appear. More and more stronger grandmasters began to appear. But nowadays, Indian chess experiences a boom when there is so many strong players from all provinces, from all regions, of all ages. And for example, at the latest World Candidates tournament, there will be 3 players from India, and it is an incredible achievement because when I was coming to India several years ago, I was playing against the same players like Prakhnanka, Erigaisi, Gukesh, and they were very, very young, very small, like 8, 10 years ago. And of course, it was difficult for me to imagine that after 5 years, such young kids that were only talented players, and now suddenly they are world top players. So I hope also these kids that here at the training camp that are now 8 years, but maybe another 8 years will pass, and then probably they will join the world elite like other players like Erigaisi, Gukesh and Praknatka. Okay, for example, with Anand, I played like 15 games in different tournaments from 1989 until recently, and I still have a positive score against Anand. So I won more games than I lost to Anand. So we played a lot of super tournaments together.
How many games you defeated Viswanathan?
Yeah, so I have a positive score, not only of one game, but maybe 15 games in total. We played many different tournaments together. Yes, now they are playing very, very well, and they are, of course, underrated. And, of course, it is not a surprise because chess is supported in India on all levels, also private levels, sponsors, huge companies, and also on the state level and government level, when all top players have a huge sponsorship, government support, and it became a prestigious kind of sport. So it is no surprise that chess is booming in India. So this is but of course it was very difficult to predict 30 years ago. So they're quite young. I was already working with them for several months last year online, and obviously they liked how we worked online, so I was invited here to come on a personal level, because it is a completely different type of work with a coach. If you work online on the internet, and if you work on a personal basis, because for example, before when I was young, I was the pupil at the Smaslov chess school, and also I had the opportunity when I was young, from 7 to 11 years of age, to have a contact with the top players from the Soviet Union. And also I hope that the kids now, which have a possibility to work with me, also will take something and that will help to improve chess in the future. At the moment, no, there are 3 players and they are equally strong. So on one tournament, one player can show better results. On another tournament, another player. But I believe there are 3 top players. And the rest, Hare Krishna, Anand, Shashikiran, they are already falling behind because they are not young anymore. And in chess, it is very, very important to be young. So I believe the fight, who is strongest at the Indian chess, will be between these 3 players in the nearest future. At least for...
Who's the top player in India? First player?
No, I don't want to comment on this because I said already that there are 3 good players, and actually they will play in the candidates tournaments now. So, and everything can happen in this tournament. So, yeah, actually they are doing very, very fine. It is very, very difficult to give tips to improve something what is already going very, very well. So.